Korea's consumer prices, a key gauge of inflation, increased at less than the central bank's 2% target for the third consecutive month in November, according to Statistics Korea.
인플레이션의 주요 척도인 소비자물가 상승률이 지난달까지 3개월 연속으로 한국은행의 목표치인 2%를 하회하는 1%대를 유지했다고 통계청이 발표했습니다.
Yep. So consumer prices rose 1.5% from a year earlier last month, and it follows a 1.3% on-year increase in October. And of course, this is according to data from Statistics Korea. September also saw a 1.6% on-year increase. So we're seeing figures in the 1% range, and Korea's consumer inflation has stayed below 3% since April and fell below the inflation target rate of 2% for the first time in September. They say that vegetables in particular saw a significant rise of 10.4% compared with the previous year, partly due to unfavorable weather conditions that we've been seeing and reduced shipments of key items such as radishes and cabbages, which is essential for making kimchi.
Right.
Meanwhile, fruit prices dropped 8.6% on year due to stable supply levels. And in contrast, petroleum product prices declined 5.3% from a year earlier in November, driven by easing global oil prices.
So across the board, we're seeing prices
averaging
go.
out.
Yeah, they are still going up, but not as much.
Not as much.
The Bank of Korea had actually expected.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at this word here. Consumer prices are a gauge of inflation. What's a gauge?
Right. So gauge, we can use this as a verb and also as a noun. In this case, it's being used as a noun. So it's kind of a way of measuring like a level, so it's being used as an estimate or an indicator of something.
Yeah, how do you spell gauge?
Gauge, the spelling is a little difficult. So it's G-A-U-G-E.
언뜻 봤을 때는 gauge
Yeah,
이렇게
does not
발음이
look
될
like
것
gauge.
같은데
Yeah.
아니에요. 네, gauge 이렇게 발음을 합니다. 이건 뭐냐면은 척도라는 뜻이에요. 그러니까 물가의 척도, 인플레이션의 척도로 여겨지는 그런 소비자 물가 수치가 기존의 중앙은행에서 한국은행에서 예상했던 것만큼 오르지는 않고 있다. 오르기는 오르고 있지만.
Yeah.
네. 센트럴 뱅크가 중앙은행이고요. 우리나라는 이제 그게 한국은행이고 미국 같은 경우에는 연준이 될 거고 그런 식인 거죠. 자, 타겟은 뭘까요?
Target. So a target, when we're shooting arrows, we can shoot it at a target. But in this case, it's like an objective or a result towards which efforts are directed towards.
그렇죠. 타겟은 목표죠. 자, 그러면은 다시 한번 제가 첫 번째 헤드라인 읽어보겠습니다. Korea's consumer prices, a key gauge of inflation, increased at less than the central bank's 2% target for the third consecutive month in November, according to Statistics Korea. Now let's move on to the next headline.